What's going on, Micro Militia? Micro here, and today it's finally happened. Pantheon by Dance Gavin Dance has finally dropped. And I know some of you may be super excited. You get to hear Andrew Wells for the first time in the full-length album for the band. He's that main clean singer for them now. I gave my opinions on Weekend at McGuffey's, and well, you're not going to see Weekend at McGuffey's, but you did, however, see my reaction to All the Way Down. I thought it was a good song, not a great song. It was, you know, it did its thing. So I am actually pretty excited for this. Again, Dance Gavin Dance has been one of my favorite bands. The Tilian era of Dance Gavin Dance was one of my favorite bands of all time. I'm one of those skeptics that doesn't quite think Dance Gavin Dance will still remain to be one of my favorite bands, but maybe they'll change my mind with this song here and this entire album as a whole. I just looked through some of the comments on this video because the album just dropped like 2 days ago. I was just checking out some of the comments on this first video, and 100% positive. Not a single negative thing said about the band, which is completely the opposite of what I've been seeing on their social media. People like myself, but are a little bit more mean about it. They're like attacking the band in the comments, saying the band's gonna be trash and Andrew Wells is no good, especially live, which I kind of agree. At least singing the Tilian songs without Tilian, it's obviously not going to be as good because someone who was there, they wrote the songs specifically for, and I don't know how much of a hand Tilian had in the songwriting process, but it makes sense that the songs written for the lead singer no longer has the lead singer, so can't hold that against them. Erasing that from my brain. I'm just hoping that Dance Gavin Dance remains to be one of my favorite bands, and there's only one way to find that out, and that's hopping into the video. But before we do that, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to do the entire album, because I'm definitely willing to do that. Also, let me know what you guys are thinking of the album in that comment section. Are you liking it? Do you prefer Tilian? Kind of what your thoughts are on this album as a whole, and then the band as a whole now without Tilian. Let me know in the comment section below what y'all think about that. Also, go ahead and hit the hot thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, if I deserve it. Go back at the end and subscribe if you think I deserve it. But anyway, now let's hop into it. All right, Animal Surgery. 3, 2, 1, hit it. All right, before we get going too much in this, so just the intro kind of gave me like ethereal space vibes, but like a, what's that term? Oh, like a steampunk version of it. So Dance Gavin Dance does that kind of a lot. They have a really unique sound. That gave me the steampunk, but then also super space. So like an old school, it takes place like in a universe, like in like a, not on Earth, you know, kind of like a Star Wars thing. Exactly like Star Wars, because, you know, Star Wars came out in like the 70s, I want to say. So it's kind of like futuristic, yet takes place in an older decade, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's like the universe or space in the 70s. I don't know. That's what the intro gave me. And then we're starting out kind of hard here. All right. I just wanted to mention that. Let's go ahead and let's dive more into this. Really listening to those vocals, those clean vocals. Oh, okay. Ooh. We added some shaker in the background. Ooh, tasty little hi-hat feel. Okay, risk of copyrights. I don't know how Rise Records, is with the copyright, so I do kind of just, I gotta stop it. So I'm gonna go ahead and right now, what I'm feeling with this song so far, and this is kind of a prediction for the entirety of the album, a prediction. Have not listened to this album yet. This is my third song listening to off this album. So far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. The clean vocals are great. Absolutely love the clean vocals. And it's not like, not like I hated Andrew's vocals before, but I'm kind of pessimistic because Tilian's vocals were so unique, so one of one. But I'm really enjoying the clean sound. I think Andrew, I haven't listened to Idola, but I know he is a lead singer of Idola as well, but I've never really listened to them. Maybe a song or two have come on in the car on Spotify, just, shuffling. But like actually actively seeking out Idola's music and listening to it, I have not done. But it does sound like already Andrew Wells kind of like has his voice in this band. Like he was already did some singing on Jackpot Juicer. So he's kind of already an established voice that we're used to in their music at this point. And then this little bit we just heard right there really showcased like what at least I've heard of Andrew in Dance Gavin Dance before. Very similar tone, very similar. Like the way he delivers the way he delivers his vocals. It's already catching on as like a Dance Gavin Dance thing. So that's a good sign. All good signs. But like I said, my prediction for the entirety of the album is that this band is going to go from an S plus to me to an A. Not bad. Still a great band. An A tier band. But so far from what I'm hearing is they're going from an S plus to an A. And they have definitely that wiggle room to work back up to an S. Again, I'm just worried about those really highs and that extra stuff Tilian added. That X factor Tilian added to this band. Not hating because it's a great song so far. Right there. Very Andrew Wells. Right there, where he says that lyric. I don't know what the lyric is, but then he holds it. Dude, that's so reminiscent of any time I've heard Andrew sing for this band, especially in The Ghost of Billy Royalton. His voice sounds almost identical right here. Right there. There as well. I like that too in the back. Creepy. Ooh, creepy there. Is that going to tie into the next song? Probably. I know Dance Gavin Dance loves to like mix things. So like the end of one song will be the exact start of the next song. That sort of thing. They like to do that. All right. So that was Animal Surgery off Dance Gavin Dance new album Pantheon. I enjoyed that song. I enjoyed that song a lot. Definitely my thoughts still hold true. That was a good song. It wasn't a great song. It was a great start to an album. Clean vocals were good and something I really liked. Of course, there were vocal layering going on there. So like my favorite parts of the song was when Andrew was singing at his regular singing octave, and then he layered on top even higher octave, like, you know, one octave above with the in unison. So he was singing, it wasn't like a harmony, it was a unison, singing the same notes just an octave higher. It made it feel more full, a more robust sound. Obviously, that's what layering does, but it sounded really pretty. And again, I just want to call some bullshit a little bit. Just want to call some bullshit. Again, I know it was like a PR thing, but how they said they wanted to change their sound, and that's the reason they got rid of Tilian. Nah, there's something deeper there, because that was epitome of Dance Gavin Dance song. It was one of that seemed to me like one of those songs I'm gonna listen to in the car. I'm gonna vibe out a little bit, but it's not gonna be a song I'm going to seek out, I don't think. But that's not to say it wasn't good. That's not to say it wasn't a good song. And again, I'm just saying it was good. It wasn't great. I like the vibes it gave. I like the energy. It felt like a traditional Dance Gavin Dance song you could stick right on Jackpot Juicer. But great song, or good song rather, but you know, it did the trick. It did the trick. I'm staying optimistic for this entire album. All right, guys. So let me know what you guys thought of the song down below in the comment section as well. And if you did enjoy my reaction, don't forget to drop the high thumbs up. Subscribe once again if you're new to the channel, if I've so deserved it. And then I'm excited. I'm excited to be hopping into some Dance Gavin Dance here on the channel. And I will catch y'all on the next one. At ease, Micro Militia.